Ever since I knew, tweet last night a haiku. Step inside my frame, get it poppin' like a ollie. Niggas know my name, but don't know nothing about me. See my brother die and I started taking Xans. Fucked up image in my head, I was tryna get it out. I know I can't take back what I feel. A pen won't ever make it right, but I still take this shit because this shit I feel. What have you wishing for another life? Yeah. If you ever saw the shit my eyes viewed, you would probably have these drugs inside you too. I know I'm better than these pills that I use. Ooh, at least I'm honest with myself when I do.
Rest in peace, fame Reek, child of the sun. And today and yesterday was some pretty interesting days. So what you see here in front of you is a coronal hole. So one on the top and one on the bottom, that little one on the bottom. But also, you see this side over here? Very active. And this is about to be pointing dead at us. So let's run that back real quick because I want y'all to see a few things. One is, let's pay attention. Look at it. Oh, did you see that? Let's go back. Solar tsunami. Now look, it got more coming for you. Just keep looking. That is so beautiful. And I'm in it all day. Now the sun releases all type of energy, all energy that we know of, all forms of light, in which we're only dealing with one spectrum, consciously. But, you know, think of what the material the planet is made of, and that's what lets you know how the sun will affect it. So when the solar energy comes to the earth, all this copper around us, all these different things, you know, materials, crystal quartz, they're affected just like we are. Now, if you see here, we got two C-class flares. Now, when you see red and you see blue, those are two different polarities because the sun is bipolar, literally. And I seen the gradient go up yesterday. You can see right here where it started to rise. But yeah, it's gonna continue. Once that part of the sun is pointing at us, then we're really gonna see some stuff. Now, as you can see, the density has picked up, the speed has picked up, and the temperature has picked up, which is a normal reaction for all of these things. But what I want you to pay attention to is this right here, this magnetometer. It's measured in Teslas. Now, if you notice, this drop right here coincides with this peak up right here, which coincides with, who wants to guess? Ding, 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 ding. Solar flares. So we can look up and down the grid and see exactly what's going on. Now, if you also notice that the electron flux dropped severely, that lines up with everything else. So I want to take us to the next portion, which is the Schumann. Now, the Schumann has been going through some things. 54, I seen it at 90 the other day. I haven't been as consistent because I've been very busy with my life and organizing things. And, I know y'all seen that text that said, brilliant idea. Well, I got something coming for y'all. I got some things coming for y'all. But basically, me showing you this, I'm leaving the tools, and I want everyone, quantum computing, everyone should be looking at these things and seeing how it affects yourself. Like, you might argue with somebody and you just look at the Schumann. It might be something there for you to see. The earth might be doing something, the sun might be doing something. So let's continue to quantum compute. Now, as you can see here, 38, it's not that bad, but all of this energy could be transmuted. One of the things I noticed is this cross. I've been seeing this a lot, picking up. And also, these flares, the Schumann spikes have been occurring around the same time every day. So we can kind of predict them, but they also coincide with the sun energy, and sometimes it's not even that. It might be anything. Even the day that that bomb in Beirut, that was showed up on the Schumann. You can see exact time that bombing happened. So yeah. Now, I wanted to get a little deeper with y'all today. Now here's the tool, Mr. MBB333. He's a space watcher. He has all the tools on here. Yellowstone, the biggest magma reserve. He has the seismographs. He can show you where the power outages in the world. He put all these tools on this page for us to continue to quantum compute. And he has the Schumann resonance on there. It's an easy way for me to find it. But I want to bring y'all to here. Because Max, I was telling her about this a couple of days, like a week ago, and then Mr. MBB333 had a whole story about how the atmosphere has changed. So let's see. I want to show y'all something, and I'm gonna show y'all is at the highest levels of the atmosphere, meaning the part directly connected to space. Now, the net. I seen the net go over the sky. Of course, I was on shrooms, but it happened again, and I had witnesses with me, and that's when I showed them this. But I mean, what do it look like? It looks like a net, and it usually doesn't look like this. So I'm gonna do the same thing Mr. MBB333 did, because I didn't know how to do it till then. But the electrons, or excuse me, the protons from the sun flow in through the top, and they go out through the bottom. But right now, the bottom is like a cap on it. Nothing, it's not escaping. So it's kind of building up a charge for who knows what. We'll find out. Then you see these empty spaces. This happens. But what this tool allows us to do is go back in time. So we can go to this calendar little thing here, and I'm going to just go to 2014. Apply. Boom. And you can see how smooth it is. Let's look. Smooth. It's smooth. It's smooth. And it has an emptying space. Like, you can see it's smooth. And then you can also see that the bottom's going in a different direction than the top. So let's go to another year. Let's go 3 years later. In fact, let's go to 2016. My favorite year. 9. Boom. So you see this? Bottom going different direction than the top. Smooth as hell on the top. Nice flow on the bottom. It looks healthy. So let's go to now. You just hit now. Boom. So bottom going different direction than the top. Spacey as hell. Spacey as hell. You see the difference. It's like a spider web. And then this one is capped off. Now this kind of looks the same, but yeah, that top is just something funny about that to me. So we'll figure it out. But I just want everybody to, pay attention. You know what I'm saying? These different tools are here for all of us. So I'm gonna end this with, my regular method, the galactic signature, and I'm gonna continue to play some Fame Reek for y'all. Legend, never die. Peace.
Like a pilot, I suit up and fly through. I felt like when I crashed, when he died, I died too. 3-line story, but it's not a haiku. I'm still never nervous when the scale is in the room. I know me, reach for me, watch what I do. I whip around my wrist, I turn a 1 to a 2. They said it wasn't allowed, I snuck the comp back in the room. And if it's by my life, watch me shoot like, hey, I do. I do. I shoot. See my brother die and I started taking Xans. Fucked up image in my head, I was trying to get it out. I know I can take back what I reveal. Up here won't make it right, but I still.
All the pain we made a way through. The thing about it is the pain that really makes you. Thought it bad, then I think about it and I'm thankful. All the bullshit you gave me, I'm really grateful. Yeah, all the love and all the hate too. It was fuel for the fire, I was faithful. All the food on my plate that I say my grace to. I'm the one that planted the seeds I laid, but then I ate fruit. Yeah. I'm the one that planted the seeds I laid, but then I ate fruit. Yeah. I'm the one that planted the seeds of labor, then I ate fruit.
I still.